So recording has been started. So far we know how to create applications, tabs, objects, and fields. And we have given access to the profile, and we have been tested from the end user perspective point, right? So that means we have created profile, user, application, tabs, objects, and fields. Okay. If you see my screen, observe clearly, I have some information. Okay. I have some information like this. Employee name, Srikanth. Okay. Employee ID, some 511. Okay. Company address, Hyderabad, Madhapur. For example, clear what I'm trying to write? Company phone number. This is the company phone number. Okay. And now employee email ID of google.com. Company name is Google. Clear? This is one of the employee details. Okay. In a company, there are multiple people will be there, right? Okay. There is another person, Ram. Okay. Same. Company name is same. Company address is same. And company phone number is also same. And there is a one more person. Gopi. So he has his own details. When coming to the company details, same. Isn't it or not? Okay. Now, let us consider there are how many records are there so far? 3 records. But in a company, there are multiple records are there. Consider 10,000 records are there. Every time I'm mentioning the employee details and company details. Employee details and company details. Here, company details are redundancy, right? Every time I have to be entered. Isn't it or not? Every time I have to be entered. 3 employees are there. Okay, fine. 10 employees are there, entering the again company details. Okay, fine. What about 100, 10,000, millions people are there in the same company? Entering the same company details every time, there might be a chances of entering the wrong details, right? Now, the company has changed its phone number. Company has changed its phone number. Company has changed its phone number from 888 999 776. They changed its phone number. Clear what I'm trying to say? How many records are there so far? 3 records are there. Say I have to go to every record, update each and every record. Isn't it or not? Isn't it or not? 3 records taking this much time. Millions of data is there. Going to each and every record, modifying that one is making a problem to me. Isn't it or not? Because it's a common data. Data redundancy is there. Okay, every time the same data, but making some problem to me. Because every time I have to go and update. Now address has been changed. Again, I have to go each and every record. I have to update the address. It could be a problem, right? Isn't it or not? Yes. Because these are the common details for every employee. Why can't you make it as a commonized? Okay. So this is a problem that what we are facing. So what I have done is I provided a solution. The solution is nothing but company details I put company details in top layer. Okay. And these are the employees, right? I would like to give a relation like this. Are you getting the point what I'm trying to say? See, I'm going to relate these company details with this employee. Is this a better solution or not? Did you find the problem? And did you find the solution or not? That is why we need relationships. I related this company details with the employees. So whenever a new employee has been created, when I'm entering the employee details, I will simply associate the company details. I need not to enter this three information again. Might be there are hundreds of fields will be there. I need not to be fill hundreds of fields for each and every employee. It is a time taking factor. I guess everyone is understanding. It's a very sensible point what I'm trying to be informing you. Clear? Right now, 3 fields are there, fine. But 100 fields are there. Every time for every employee entering this 100 fields on the top is a difficulty problem. Not only that one, if any one of the field has been changed, going to each and every record changing is a very biggest problem for us. So now the company address has been changed. I can go here simply. I'll make it as KPHP, right? KPHP. I just changed the address to the KPHP. So it is reflected to all the employees or not? I changed in the top layer, right? So that's why we need relationships. That's why we need relationships. One object data has been give information to another object. That is called relationships. Actually, we can. Why we have a relationship? Because let us consider Srikanth is there here right now at the moment, and I have few people are there under my account. Okay, so I related to you, so you can easily identify who are the students of Srikanth. So directly a list will come. Okay, directly a list will come. So like this. So that is the reason. So we make this is one of the object, and we make this is another object. These two objects are related to each other. Which one is parent means this company is a parent actually. And this one is a child. Clear? Relationship, parent and child relationship. Any doubts, online people? Did you understand the problem?
Yes,
Did you
sir.
understand the solution?
Yes.
Why we have relationships in the real-time entity? Okay, this is the reason why we are having a relationships in the real-time entity. Okay, we identify the data redundancy and we given a solution like this. Make the common details into the abstract layer and give a relationship to the sub layers. That part is nothing but a relationships. Okay, relationships. So there are relationships will be there here, like strongly bonded relationships will be there, weakly bonded relationships will be there. Strongly bonded means without parent, child cannot sustain. That is called strongly bonded. Weakly bonded means child can sustain without a parent. Let's say, for example, very normalized example. Okay, so that example is, let us say, for example, we have a brain in our body. If I remove brain from your body, will you be function? No. That means what? We have a strongly bonded relation with our brain, isn't it or not? Okay. If I remove hand from your body, will you be sustained or not? Yes, you can be sustained. So you understand that the importance is important here. We have to be concentrate, right? So there are two types of relationships will be there. Okay, strongly bonded and weakly bonded. So when come to the part of a Salesforce, we have majorly relationships are there. So majorly we will concentrate on master detail relationship, and another one is lookup relationship. One is master detail relationship and another one is lookup relationship. First, we'll see these two, right? First of all, before going depth into this, we'll identify. Let's see. No matter whether you're in a classic or lightning experience. So this is very important. Now, what is this object name? Contacts. I open contacts. And I'm going to fill the data. I'm going to fill the data. You know about these fields, right? So let us say, for example, I just give like a Devraj and he has some phone number, right? And he has an email ID, right? And date of birth, right? This is a drop down and this is an address. Clear? So far, we have given a phone number, email ID, text values, drop down values, date values. So that means different types of inputs I have been given here. So far yesterday, different types of inputs I have given so far yesterday. And today also we continue this one. Now, if you see this option, we never touched on this one yesterday, right? If you see this option, right? This one, we can call it as a icon, lookup icon, relationship icon. Okay. So this icon, we can call it as a relationship icon. This one, relationship. Okay. You can see such kind of icons only on the child object. I'm very slow, right? Observation is very important. You can see this icon. Which icon it is? Relationship icon. Where you can see this relationship icon? Only on the child object. That means if I go and open the employee object record, I can see relationship icon of the company details. That means, let us say, for example, give me a moment to make you better understanding. Even though I'm taking time, it is very important. So where I can see this icon? I can see this icon on the child object as a company. So what you will select here? Google India. Are you getting the point? You can see such kind of a relation on a child, and you're searching for a parent. You're searching for a parent. Same. Clear? These are the records. Gopi is a contact record, employee record. Ram is a employee record. Srikant is an employee record. Google is a company record. Company is a parent. Got the point what I'm trying to say, right? Here, now I'm clicking on this icon. So I can see the parent records. I can see the parent records. See, Chroma India is a parent record, Genie Point, MI Union, Swhizz account. All these are nothing but a parent records. I associated one of the parent record. Swhizz account. Click on save. First time we are associated a child record to a parent. Okay, before associating Swhizz account, right? Let me open that account. Control button, click on that. This account, right? These are Swhizz details. Scroll down, here contacts, no records to display, right? Okay, come back to the first screen. Click on this link and you associate a Swhizz account. Click on save button. Record has been saved successfully. Now, first time we have been associated a child record to a parent record. Now come back to your parent record and refresh the screen. And here you can see this one. Now tell me, You're on this account record. Now tell me, this account is a parent or not?
Yes.
Then these sections are nothing but a child or not, right? So
Yes.
that's why I said it is a related list. Technically, we can call it as a related list. These are the child objects. These are the child objects. Can I create a new contact again from here? From parent itself, you can create. Click on new contact. So directly you'll go to the contact page and the value has been already associated here. See, second contact has been created for this account. When you click on this link, you'll directly navigate it to that account. So one account has multiple contacts. One parent has multiple, yes, childs. One parent will have a multiple childs, isn't it or not? My parent has a multiple childs. Your parents also has a multiple childs, isn't it or not?
Yes,
What do you mean by that? One parent will have a multiple childs means exactly that is a point of one to many. That is a point of one to many. That means one parent will have multiple childs. One parent will have a multiple childs means one to many concept. We already got these kind of certain things from the elementary level. When I have seen these examples in my 7th class, the Venn diagrams, relationships, and conditions, or they are explaining that. At that time, I came to know about these kind of a concepts, one to many. The same thing has been carried forward to the DBMS, data management. The same thing has been carried forward to the Salesforce as well. Clear? That means if I go and open the opportunity, when I'm clicking on the new button, now tell me, have you seen any parent here?
Yes, account name.
Yes, account name and
Primary campaign shows.
yeah, campaign, account and campaign. So when I click on this, I can associate an opportunity to this account. That means what? I am filling the child details. Now I'm clicking on save. Now go and open your account. You can see one account has one opportunity at the moment. I can also create a multiple opportunities. Now tell me, this account is a parent for contacts, opportunities, cases, activities like this. So account has been parent to the multiple objects. Did you created that one? Or already Salesforce has created that relationship?
Already.
Salesforce has already given that relationships means you can say it as a standard relationships. Clear? All standard relationships are lookups. As I said, there are two types of relationships are there. Master detail and lookup. All standard relationships are lookup relationships. All standard relationships means if a relationship given by the Salesforce. So interview question, people will ask you, I have account and opportunity. What kind of a relationship between is there? Account is a parent, opportunity is a child. What kind of a relationship? Lookup relationship. Okay, standard lookup relationship. What is that? Standard lookup relationship. If you created custom lookup relationship. If you created, what is that? Custom lookup relationship. Okay. For standard part, there is no master detail relationship. For only custom relationships, we have master detail and lookup relationships. Custom relationships means which you create. We can create master detail relationship. We can also create a lookup relationship. So I can say it as a custom relationships. Standard relationships are nothing but lookup relationships. It's already created by Salesforce. Simply we have to use it. Right now I have been used account and contact. Contact is a child, account is a parent. Opportunity is a child, account is a parent. Case is a child, account is a parent. Simple or difficult? Online people.
Simple, sir.
Yeah. Harish, Ashok, Meena, Aditya. Following, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Good. Simple. If I explain, it is very simple, but you cannot memorize it. If you want to be memorized, what I have been said, you need observation. When you will get observation means when you open that one, when you see it, you will get an observation. Then you can be memorized it very easily. Now let us check how it could be happen inside a lightning experience. Go to the contacts. Click on new button. Now tell me, where is the relationship icon here?
That search icon.
Yes, this search icon is nothing but a relationship icon. When I click on that, I can see the parent record. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, excellent. Here, tell me, is solution is a parent record or child record?
Parent.
Is this solution is a parent to a case or case is a parent to a solution?
Solution is child.
Yes, exactly. If you see such kind of a related list, blindly follow. Right? It is a child. Solution is a child. Okay. Here, what are the child objects? Open activities, history, campaign history, emails are the child objects. Can you tell me in this detail section, which is the parent? My question is very simple.
Account.
Yes, account is a parent. By looking into this record, you have to observe. That is my intention. Record చూడంగానే చెప్పాలి ఏది పేరెంట్ ఏది చైల్డ్ అనేది. I have one doubt. One object can create multiple contacts, but each contact can be create multiple objects or not. Okay, so you are saying I have one doubt. One object can create multiple contacts, but each contact can be create multiple objects or not. Can you specify your question, Shiva? Or unmute yourself and you can ask me. A little bit of confused about your question.
Yeah. Hi, sir. I'm audible.
Yeah, audible.
Sir, my doubt is suppose account is the one object, right? So
Yes.
we can create multiple contacts. We can create multiple contacts, right?
Yes.
Under object, each one object. As the same
Yes.
I want to create multiple objects under single contact. So that is my
Okay.
Is it
Got your
possible or?
question. Yeah, possible. Let us say, for example, just one example, right? You consider this one. I have a parent. Okay, I have a parent. This parent has multiple childs. Consider child 1, child 2. Okay. This child also become a parent to another child, right? Yeah. So let's say I also become as a parent to my child, isn't it or not? So child 3 and child 4 are the childs to the C2. That means child 2. This child is a child to the P1. You're getting the point? So definitely, I will also become as a parent. Right? My parents are there. That means I'm a child. So it is a doable. It is a possible. Right? So if you consider this is an account, if you consider this is a contact will have a child object called case and some another object here. Activities. Right? So this contact also having a multiple objects as a child. That means contact also become as a parent to the respected objects. So it is a possible.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Okay.
So case also one object, right?
Yeah, case also have a parent. One of the
Like case,
yes,
oh,
case also become as a parent to their its own child. It's based on the data model, how we define related to your project.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Okay. Now, when I go to the lightning experience, you tell me I'm on the account now. Here you can see the related section, right? All childs will be available here. Clear? Under the related tab. Under the related tab, you can see all the child records. Right? When I go to the contacts, if I open any one of the contact is also having a related. That means contact also becoming a parent to these opportunities cases, right? Got the point what I'm trying to say. So when I click on details, you can see the information of this contact, and here you can see the account. When you hover any one of the field like this, if you see a this layout, dialog box layout, so you can see, you can confirm it is a parent. This value is nothing but a parent. Clear? So we have been created a one-to-many so far. I never created already, which is given by the Salesforce. I'm seeing. Now when I scroll down, clicking on setup, we have an this one. Have you seen the schema builder? Have you
Yes,
tried
sir.
the schema builder, people? Where that option is available in objects. Remove all this stuff. We discussed about the account, right? And we discussed about the contact, right? See this account, contact. What is this line indicates? Look up. Parent always holds the child. This is a holding symbol. You see holding symbol? Right? Holding symbol, that is. Parent always holds the child. That means it will be like this. Consider this is a parent. This is a child. Parent always holds the child like this. By looking into the diagram, okay, you have to identify this is nothing but a parent. This is nothing but a child. This is nothing but a parent. This is nothing but a child. Clear? Any doubts? This child related to the parent.
సార్ అకౌంట్ డిలీట్ చేస్తే కాంటాక్ట్స్ అవన్నీ అలాగే సేవ్ అయి ఉంటాయా సార్? వాటితో పాటు ఇవి కూడా వెళ్ళిపోతాయా?
We'll discuss that one. Good question that is. We will identify whether it is a strongly bonded or weakly bonded. It based on the bonding. If account and contact is a strongly bonded, means deleted. Sales will be deleted. Okay. If it is a weakly bonded, means records will be sustained, as we discussed earlier. Okay, we'll discuss that one. Good point that is.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You got it? By this, you can simply identify. If you want to know practically, to understand, you have to go and identify in the schema builder. Then you will come to know. Clear? Now, if you see in your project, we have a structure called service request form. What is this? service request form. Why do we use this service request form? Proposal, customer proposal. So obviously the service request form must be associated with the account, mandatory. As I draw the diagram on that day, we have an account and we have a service request form. This request form must be associated with the account, right? Got it? So these are the dummy records. I will try to delete these records. I don't want this one. For time being, I don't want these records. All these are dummy. I'll tell you why I'm removing right away. Now you have to tell me. There is an account object and there is a service request form object. SRF. Let us say account is nothing but a free agency. Okay. Service request form is nothing but a proposals. Free agency will give multiple proposals. One proposal for TVs, one proposal for agriculture related pumps, one proposal for household related items. Now tell me which one is parent and which one is child. Yes, account is a parent. Service request form is a child. Okay, excellent. Nice understanding. So you identified one account might be chances to give a multiple proposals. Ready? You got the clarity. Excellent. Okay. Now, that means you are saying that we should relate this service request form with this account. Okay. Got clarity. And you confirmed it. Account is nothing but a parent. SRF is nothing but a child. You got clarity. Excellent. Is there already relationship is there between account and SRF? Let us check. How do you check whether they're both having a relationship or not? Yes. Select. Nice. Yes. Excellent. Schema builder. Now I will check whether my account and service request form has a relationship or not. I choose the account here. Come here. That is a custom object called service request form. Is there any relationship between these two? Right? But as per the business, what kind of a relationship we need to be create? We need to create a relationship. Which relationship? Master or a lookup?
Master.
Okay. How can you say it's a master? Which one is, as I said, in a relationships, there is a strongly bonded relationship and weakly bonded relationship. When coming to the Salesforce, we have master detail relationship and lookup relationship. Okay. So the red color always indicates strong. Red color always indicates strongly bonded. Blue color always indicates weakly bonded. Clear what I'm trying to say? So you are going to create two types of relationship, weakly bonded relationship and strongly bonded relationship. Now tell me, as I said, master detail is a strongly bonded relationship. What do you mean by relationship bonding? You got it? This is nothing but a weakly bonded. Clear? Now tell me, you said account and SRF must be maintain a relationship. Account is a parent in a relationship. Excellent. Now my question is, okay, we are going to create this relationship. Which relationship you are going to be choose? Master or lookup? If you say master, why master? Open question to everyone.
Master in the sense there is a parent and child, right, sir?
Yes. In lookup
Suppose
also
child
parent
is
and
the-
child is there. In lookup also parent and child will be there. Yes, exactly. That's what we need. Let us say, you imagine there is a SRF proposal 1, SRF proposal 2. Two proposals are there. Consider. Now I have removed this agency. Sustaining these two proposals in my system is a useless. For whom you created that proposals, right? So whenever if you remove this agency, remove these proposals also. So in that case, I'm going to create what kind of a relationship? Master detail relationship. Yes. So if you have to decide which one is parent, which one is child. After that, what kind of bonding should be placed means you have to decide. If I remove parent, I need to be sustain the childs in the system. If childs are sustained in the system, is there any problem? Or is there any usage? You have to think. Then you have to create a bonding between that. Clear? So now you said which one is parent and which one is child. And whenever we created one account, we'll have a multiple SRFs. That means one-to-many relationship. So either you create a lookup relationship or master detail relationship. Whatever the relationship you created inside a Salesforce, all those are one-to-many only. Okay. And you decided for a master detail. You know it? Creation of relationship is very simple. It's a matter of 1 minute. Okay, less than 1 minute. Okay, placing a bonding between the two objects is less than 1 minute. No worries, we'll go there. But my question is, you seen the data types yesterday? You seen the formula data type?
Yes,
But you never worked on it. Roll up summary data type, you never worked on it. Auto number you worked, checkbox, URL, time, date and time, phone, pick list, multi-selected pick list, geo, checkbox, number, currency, right? So the phone, these are the email, these are the data types that you have been worked. And at the same time, you have seen relationships called master detail relationship and lookup relationship, external lookup relationship. External lookup relationship, we'll see that one later. Self will never come here. Self also created by the lookup only. Okay. So you can see these two. That means creating a relationship means creating a field. Yesterday you created a field, normal text field, number field like this. Today you are going to create a field, a relationship field, that icon field. Today, you're going to create such kind of an icon field. My question is, question to everyone, because you know the answer. Shall I create a relationship field in parent object or in child object? Exactly. That's why we will say child related to parent. That means SRF related to account related to. So you have to create a relationship field where child object, you go to the child first, then you decide which one is your parent. Okay, then so definitely who is the child here? SRF. I'll go to the SRF. View, please. Scroll down. There's an object definition page. Already we have created one custom field. Now you have to click on a new button. We have created auto number. We have created these fields, but we never created this one. Is service request form is a child object or service request form is a standard object or custom object? Custom object. For our project, we have been created. You can see only master detail relationship only on the custom objects, not on standard objects, because standard objects, as I said, standard objects are directly related to the lookups. So you cannot create master detail relationship on standard objects. So remember this point. We cannot create master detail relationship on standard objects. Got it? That means I will give a table for you. This table is very important. I will create my table. We have two objects here. standard object, custom object. We have two relationships here, right? Okay, standard object, custom object. We have two relationships. Which one? Master detail and lookup. Master detail and lookup. Okay, I will draw like this. I'll put like this. This table is very important. So you can maintain some combinations. Standard object, custom object. Custom object, standard object. Combinations and permutations. Okay. Combinations. Standard object. Object. The next. Means I'm saying this is parent object and this is a child object, right? I can put parent object as a standard object. I can put child object as a custom object. I can put parent object as a standard object. I can put child object as a standard object. So like this is a combinations actually. Luckily, for lookup, any combination you can create. Any combination you can create. But one relationship on the standard object as a child. If any standard object is participating as a child, it is not possible. I just given my statement and I given my table to you. Now I have to do this one practically. Then only you will come to know. What I'm trying to say is, if a standard object is participating as a child in a master, participating as a child in a lookup, it is possible. If as a parent, it is doable. It is doable. For first justification, account is a parent, SRF is a child. Account is a standard object or not? Standard object means given by SRF is a child here. That means you can create a master detail. Okay. Let me prove where I am. I am in a service request form. Say I can create a master detail. Okay, good. Go to the account, for example. Account or any standard object you go. Click on view fields. Click on new field. Did you see master data relationship? That means you cannot create. You cannot see standard object as a child in a master data relationship. Proof this is. I close everything. Service request form is a custom object or not? So you can create master detail relationship there. Account is a standard object or a custom object? So you cannot see the master detail. Contact is a standard object or custom object? So you cannot see the master detail relationship over there. Opportunity is a standard object or custom object? So you cannot see the master detail relationship over there. Case is a standard object or custom object? So you cannot see the master detail relationship over there. Right? Transaction is a custom object. So you can see master detail relationship. Transaction line item is a custom object. So you can see, you got the point what I'm trying to say. Product is a standard object. Can you see master detail relationship? No. Clear? This box is very, very important before creating the certain things. Clear? What I'm trying to say? Simple or difficult? Yes. As I said you, creation of relationship is a matter of 1 minute. But observation points. Observation matters here. Okay. Now let me create. As per our user story, okay, we need to maintain service request form is a parent to the account. Now go to the service request form, choose your master detail relationship. As you said, you only said, I never said. Based on your project understandability, you said we need a master detail relationship. And you only said we have to go to the child object and associate a parent. Now I'm in a child object and I'm choosing master detail relationship. Click on next. I'm choosing parent. Even in the lightning experience also, you can see the same screen. Account. Service request form related to account. Service request form related to account, child related to parent. That's what I said, related to, related list, related to, very important. See this, here the name comes as an account, so I can change it to the customer. Customer means nothing but account only for us. What is this relationship name? For every bonding, there will be a relationship. You and me has a relationship. Teacher, mentor kind of a relationship. You and your father will have a son, right? What we can say, father and son relationship. Daughter and father relationship, right? So for every bonding, there will be a relationship. So it has some name. That name is nothing but a service request form. If you want, you can change it. No worries. This is related to the security part. Right now, we are not concentrated on that. Skip that one. And I'm going to explain you this one in the next 2 minutes. Wait for this one and skip this point and skip this lookup filter as well. We'll come to these points in the next sessions. In next 2 minutes, I'm going to explain about the reparent. Okay. When you associate, you'll get a relationship name, right? I can identify the relation with this relationship name only. I can understand their bonding with that name. If you want, you can change it. No matter. You can make an account with SRF. You can change this. Okay. Click on next. What it is? Field level security. That means visibility of a profile. See, I'm unable to change this one. Why? Have you seen such kind of a behavior anywhere? Yes, yesterday we have seen. Whenever you make field as a required, whenever you make field as a required, yes, you are unable to change it. That means now we are going to create a relationship field. That means master detail relationship field is a required. That's why I wrote in a red color. It is required to the page loads as well. Now see, this one is showing related list name. What is this? Related list name. That means when you go to the account, when you open any one of the account, you are viewing this related list section, right? That is the last point it is asking. Shall I create a related list section which is related to the service request form on this account? ఇప్పుడు కాంటాక్ట్ సెక్షన్ ఎలా కనిపిస్తుంది, ఆపర్చునిటీ సెక్షన్ ఎలా కనిపిస్తుంది, కేసెస్ కి సెక్షన్ ఎలా కనిపిస్తుంది. Shall I show a section for your service request form or not? It is asking me. Yes, boss, please show. I have to select this one. Click on save. First time in the history of Salesforce, we have been related to objects explicitly. That means customizedly, we have been related to objects. Related to objects. Here you can see. What is the data type you have been chosen? Master detail. What kind of association you have been performed? Account. Clear? This is the certain things. Which object you have been created? Which object you have been associated? Service request form with the account. Now, when you clear, now you have to do the unit test. Click on this service request form. Click on this new. See, first time, how much time it took? Less than 1 minute. But I took almost like 1 hour for an explanation part to create such kind of a simple field. You understood? To make you better understanding, not to, I want to put you in a correct alignment. Watch this video one more time. You'll get a clarity what I'm trying to do. To create such kind of a simple field, I took almost 1 hour time. But in the part of creation, it is less than 1 minute. And it is a required. So I just created a sample proposal associated to one of the account. So Swhizz account. Now when I save this one, first time we have created a record. Refresh this one. Where I am? I'm on the Swhizz account. Scroll down. Here you can see the service request form. Clear? You can also change this request form to the up or down, wherever you want, you can make it. That one we'll see later, not today. Adjustment of this layout, we'll see that one later. Not today. After completion of roll-up summary, okay, formulas, I can see this one. Any doubts?
Sir, I have doubt, like how we can see assembly orders opportunity here. Did we create it before it?
This one, yes, I created. This opportunity is a standard object. Account is a standard object. Already Salesforce has built a relation between account and opportunity. Okay, I created previously, half an hour back, I just created this record and associated to this account. So that is the reason you are seeing the details here.
We just associated, we did that in account section only, right? We didn't do it in a service request form at all. We didn't touch it at all.
Sorry, come again.
సార్ నా మీనింగ్ ఏంటంటే మనం ఫస్ట్ అకౌంట్ లో క్రియేట్ చేసాం కదా, ఆపర్చునిటీ లింక్ చేసాం, ఆటోమేటిక్ అది ఉంది కాబట్టి లింక్ అయింది. కాకపోతే మనం ఇప్పుడు వర్క్ చేసేది సర్వీస్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫామ్ మీద వర్క్ చేస్తున్నాం కదా.
అవును, సర్వీస్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫామ్ ఇది వచ్చి చూడు, అర్థమైపోయింది నాకు క్వశ్చన్, నీ క్వశ్చన్ నాకు అర్థమైపోయింది. ఇప్పుడు సర్వీస్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫామ్ ఓపెన్ చేశాను, ఆపర్చునిటీ ఓపెన్ చేశాను, ఇది సర్వీస్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫామ్.
ఓకే, సర్వీస్
రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫామ్ ఏ అకౌంట్ కి ట్యాగ్ అయ్యి ఉంది? స్విచ్ అకౌంట్ కి. ఆపర్చునిటీ ఓపెన్ చేశాను, ఆపర్చునిటీ కూడా ఏ అకౌంట్ కి అసోసియేట్ అయ్యి ఉంది? స్విచ్ అకౌంట్ కు. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఏ అకౌంట్ ఓపెన్ చేశాను? స్విచ్ అకౌంట్ ఓపెన్ చేశాను. స్విచ్ అకౌంట్ అనేది పేరెంట్. వన్ పేరెంట్ విల్ హ్యావ్ ఏ మల్టిపుల్ చైల్డ్స్. Opportunity is one of the child. Service request form is one of the child. They has their own records. Okay.
ఓకే సార్.
రెండు రికార్డ్స్ ఒకే పేరెంట్ కి అసోసియేట్ చేశాను కాబట్టి నీకు అలా కనిపిస్తుంది.
నేను అనుకున్నాను సర్వీస్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫామ్ లో ఇది ఎలాగో ఆపర్చునిటీ షో అయిందా అని, అదే డౌట్ వచ్చింది నాకు.
అకౌంట్
చూడలేదు యాక్చువల్లీ.
యా అది డిఫరెంట్.
ఓకే,
గుడ్ క్వశ్చన్. యా, నౌ this is the record. Accidentally I have been tagged a wrong parent. I want to change this one. Click on edit. When I click on edit, I can change the description, but I'm unable to change the relationship, unable to change the record, parent record. So at that moment we have a view fields. That checkbox is there na, allow reparenting, right? This is the object skeleton. This is the field previously you have been created. Either you click on this one or edit anything. Scroll down. Here you have an option called allow reparenting. The name itself it is saying. Previously, where it is not allowed for me to reparent. But now I choose this option and clicking on the save. Come here, refresh the screen. See, now it becomes as editable mode. So I can remove this one. Now again I click on this one. I'll go to another account, save, right? I reparented it or not. Now go to the switch account. Earlier service request form is there. It should be removed. See, it is removed. And all these are observations. You have to do it. There is a Chrome India. For Chrome India, we have reparented. See, the service request form came here, edited. There is a possibility to reparent. Clear? Any doubts? Okay. This is a point number 1. There is a point number 2. Ready? Point number 2 is very interesting thing. So, my question is, in the part of master detail relationship, okay, if parent object has, if child object has already data, okay, is it possible to create master detail relationship? You understood? In the part of master detail relationship, if a child object has already data, is it possible to create a master detail relationship?
No, sir.
Okay, we'll see now. Okay, see, this is a transaction. This is a transaction line item, and this is an account. We know why transactions are there. An order which is created in the SAP, it will be stamped back to the Salesforce and we stored here. When we are storing, we will be associate this transaction to the account. Transaction means what? Order. For which customer order it is? We have to relate it to the account. If you see the transaction is having already data or not? Let me create one more data. How many records are there? 2 records are there. Okay. Again, same syllabus, same certain things we'll do. We'll apply the same strategy. Don't worry. Me cheta answer chepista. We have an object boss account. Free agency. We have a SAP order. Transaction. This order coming from the external system and stamped into the transaction object. Order means it must be related to the customer or not. Okay. Now tell me which one is parent and which one is child. Account is a parent. Okay. Transaction is a child. Now tell me what kind of a relationship should be maintained. One parent will have a multiple orders. Yes, multiple orders. Might be this SAP order is related to the refrigerators. Might be this SAP order related to the electronic fans. Right? Multiple orders will be have. Right? So master detail or a lookup relationship. Okay, excellent. Master detail relationship. And as you said, this is the stuff. Right? This is a parent and this is a child. Clear? Now, if you observe this, is this transaction having data or not? Already data available before relationship. Already data is available before relationship. Now, is it possible to create a master detail or not is the question. No, let me try. You'll get a clarity now. Now, shall I create a field in which object, account or a transaction? Okay, going to the transaction. Excellent. Yes, closing all the stuff. I closed all the stuff. I'm in a transaction now. Just click on this one. View fields. Ready? New. Okay. Master. Okay. Next. Okay. Associated to the account as per the business. Click on next. Changing this to the customer. This is a relationship name. And making as a hello reparenting. No worries. Click on next. Master detail means it is a required. So that's why it is visibility to all profiles. Click on the next. Adding to the layout. And the final step is this transaction will be available on the account detail page. Okay. Ready? Already transaction has a 2 records. 2 records. So when you create a relationship, a new field will come here, right? With a red mark. With a red mark and the search icon. So that you cannot create a master detail relationship. See here, you cannot create a master detail relationship on the existing custom object if records exist. Child object lo already records unte daniki master detail relationship nu create cheyalevu. Reason entante andulo data undi kabatti. Data unte neekemaindante ఆ రిక్వైర్డ్ ఫీల్డ్ బాస్ ఎంటీ డేటాతో స్టోర్ అవ్వదు కదా, రైట్? సో రికార్డ్స్ అన్ని ఫెయిల్ అయిపోతాయి. సో దట్ ఈస్ ద రీజన్ సేల్స్ ఫోర్స్ ఈస్ నాట్ అలౌయింగ్ యూ. బట్ దెర్ ఇస్ అ వన్ వర్క్ అరౌండ్ ఫర్ దిస్. Read this one. You cannot create a master detail relationship on the custom object if record is already exist. But you can do one option, workaround. You must first create a lookup relationship. Okay? Lookup ante optional antana. Lookup is nothing but an optional. Okay? అంటే మీకు ఎలా చూపిస్తున్నా అంటే లెట్స్ సర్వీస్ రిక్వెస్ట్ ఫామ్ ఓపెన్ చేసి న్యూ కొడితే ఇది రిక్వైర్డా కాదా, ఇక్కడ రిలేషన్షిప్ రిక్వైర్డ్. అలానే కాంటాక్ట్స్ ఓపెన్ చేస్తే ఇది రిక్వైర్డా, ఇది సర్చ్ ఐకాన్
కాదు,
ఇది సర్చ్ ఐకాన్, ఇదేమో ఈ సర్చ్ ఐకాన్ ఏమో రిక్వైర్డ్, ఈ సర్చ్ ఐకాన్ ఏమో నాట్ రిక్వైర్డ్. క్లియర్? అంటే ఇది లుకప్ ఇది మాస్టర్ చూడంగా చెప్పేయాలి. రిలేషన్షిప్స్ when you are observing the record, you have to easily identify. This is nothing but a lookup. This is nothing but a master. అయితే మరి వీడు ప్రపోజల్ ఏం చెప్తున్నాడు, బాబు ఫస్ట్ యూ క్రియేట్ a lookup relationship because it's an optional. Records will be sustained and populate a field with all the records data. ఫస్ట్ లుకప్ క్రియేట్ చేసేసుకుంటే నీకు ఆప్షనల్ వస్తుంది. ఆ తర్వాత ఎన్ని రికార్డ్స్ ఉన్నా అన్ని రికార్డ్స్ నువ్వు డేటా పాపులేట్ చేయి. ఆ తర్వాత ఏం చేయమంటున్నాడు, and then change the relationship to a master detail. This is the workaround. Okay, let me do it. Go back again. Most asked question. That's why I'm spending time. Job deciding factor. Creation of relationship is a matter of 1 minute.
This point, so interview also is qualifications.
Yeah, the same.
Instructions are restrictions.
Restrictions. It is restricted, and we have a workaround for this. Now, master detail. No, you have to go with a lookup. Lookup. Click on next. And choose your object account. Click on next. Relationship name. This is a lookup, right? This is a lookup. See, for lookup, it's showing the required option for you. Don't select this required option. Okay. Click on next. See, for lookup, these are not mandatory. That means it is not required option. But I'll make visibility to all profiles for time being. Click on next. Accessible to the layouts. And it is saying that account related list. Account by the related list చూపిస్తాను, transactions and అంటాను. Okay, fine. Click on save. See, it is happily created with a lookup. Now, when you see this record, you refresh it, you can see this one. When you refresh it, you can see this option. It is an optional. Now, how many records are there? Now, how many records are there? 2 records are there. 1 and 2. You have to update each and every record. Go to the record 1. Click on edit. Fill this detail. I choose one of the account and save it. Okay. Now go to another record. Transaction 2. Click on edit. Choose any one of the customer record. You got it? I filled it or not? I have 2 records. Now those 2 records, there is no empty, right? Now go to the transaction object. That's what he said. Go to the transaction object. Click on this one, edit. There is an option here. What is this? Change field type. Click on this. See, it is not showing all the data types. It's showing only lookup to master. Click on next. Click on next. Click on save. Clear? If data is already exist in the object, you cannot create a master detail relationship on that. In that case, first you have to create a lookup, then populate all the, then update all the records. I have only 2 records, so I simply updated it. If I have millions of records, you have to do some other activity, data loader or import wizard or some other mechanisms are there. But at the end, you have to update all the records. Then only you will convert the lookup to master. Even if a single record is not populated, it won't convert. Okay, that is the beauty. That is the beauty of the master data relationships and lookup relationships. Okay, in the next coming session, okay, because I don't want to make you give the more knowledge on the single session. Please at least try to observe some relationships. Please try to create relationships for time being today. Okay, so that I have to be explained more. There are some other relationships are there where I'm going to be introduced into your project scope. Okay, and at the time I have to be introduced many to many relationships. Okay, inside Salesforce there are only 2 relationships are there. One is master and another one is lookup. Lookup is optional. Master is required. Okay, and I given a table for you as well. I will save this table and I can post in the drive. You can find it in the drive.
For this 2 relationship, there is like 1 to 1, 1 to
Only 1 to many. Only 1 to many. Okay. See, either you create master detail relationship, lookup relationship. There is only 1 to many will be there. Only 1 to many. But by default, when you create a relationship field, by default you will get a 1 to many. But the combination of objects, we can create many to many. Right now I have been associated only 2 objects, right? Parent and child. Might be multiple objects will coming into the picture. So at that time we have to be decide either to go with a many to many, and we have to limit it to 1-to-1 also. One child, one parent. In real time, those kind of use cases also will coming into the picture. Okay, but our Salesforce can be satisfy every requirement, but by default it goes with a 1-to-many. So I don't want to give much knowledge on this today. Please go with this one. Tomorrow is a Sunday. You go and observe and revise everything. Come on Monday. By Monday, at least you should know how to create a relationships, at least. So what is the relationship between account and contact? As I said, it's a standard lookup relationship. It's not master. Why it is not required means all relationships given by the Salesforce, they won't go with the masters. Master is only for ours. Master is only for the customization part, not for master is only for the platform, not for others. Okay, so that is why Salesforce is only dealing with the standard lookup relationships. I'm not saying lookup relationship, I'm saying standard lookup relationships. Okay, but for standard lookup relationships, bonding will be something different. I'm going to introduce in the next session. For time being today, whatever I said, watch one more time this video. Go through line by line what I said. Do it practically. Okay, and we are going to create some relationships. Next session is also on the relationships. Then later I can work on the roll-up summary. Then I can work on the formulas. Then I can be covered all the data types. At that time, I can do the one Excel sheet for you. That Excel sheet will have formulas, roll-up summary fields, auto number, and all the data types. You have to be create on the respected objects. Okay. Okay. So go through this video one more time. Okay. And I will catch you on Monday again. Thank you.